Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Terry Capel. I'm running for McHenry Township trustee. I'm running to preserve and restore and preserve our township services, including those that seniors, persons with disabilities, and those in extreme financial need depend upon. And I celebrating because my went out to 4,300 people, just over that. And there it is. That's the front. Oop. And this is the back. And that lady with me at the protest from June 18th, 2019, is actually my mother. I've been an activist for many years, and this is the first time that she joined me on a rally. Uh, my mother is someone who depends on the bus system, as anyone who's actually had to depend on the bus service in McHenry County can tell you. The bus service leaves quite a lot to want for, because it's very hard to get a route bus. Uh, uh, Route buses only come two or three uh, uh, buses in the morning, two or three in the afternoon, nothing in the middle of the day, nothing in the evening, nothing on the weekend. And that's the MC bus. Uh, there is the MC bus, which comes to uh, will pick you up at your door and take you to the door you're going to. But the problem is there's not enough buses, and the distance between where you might want to go and where you live might be quite a ways. And unfortunately, you may call for a bus the day before. You have to call the day before. You may call for the bus, and maybe they don't have a bus to get you there and back. Or if you do get a bus, get a reservation. The problem is that you're relatively certain of getting picked up at the time you're told you're going to get picked up, but you never know when you're going to get there. Sometimes it takes an hour, 2 hours, to get from Wonder Lake pickup for my mother, for example, to get to a doctor's appointment. And she had to switch doctors because she couldn't rely on the MC ride, which is the dial ride for the county, or most of the county. She had switched to the uh, um doctor in McHenry Township because the McHenry Township bus provided more reliable service. Sometimes when something came up on a particular day, she could even schedule a bus ride for that day rather than wait 24 hours. Uh, but Even so, it was less often that you had to ride the bus for a very long time in order to get to where you're going. And so she was able to reliably get to doctor's appointments. And unfortunately, when the current township trustees decided to uh, do without the bus, to gut it, uh, the township was unable to uh, apply for grants that had uh, helped to make the township bus the reliable, uh, viable service that people needed. The people who depend on bus service to get to and from work, to and from doctor's appointments, to and from businesses, when before COVID and after COVID is done. Uh, they would have been able to get to visit their family or relatives or friends, get to the senior center. And this is a vital service. It makes our community better. It makes the lives of our neighbors better. And unfortunately, even though electors meetings have met to refund the bus, we're still missing those grants that were getting that allowed the bus service to be uh, to cover more ground, to have more buses, and to to be more efficient and effective for our people. The grants lowered the cost for the township taxpayers by subsidizing a better bus service than we currently have, actually, because we're not operating at the level of funding that we had before the current township trustees gutted the system. And so, if I'm elected, I am going to be an advocate to restore the bus fully to what it was before the loss of the grants. And then once we have the service running at the level that it's needed, we can once again apply for grants. It may cost a little extra money to the taxpayers in the short term, but as Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Commerce Secretary once said, people don't eat in the long run, they eat every day. And uh, people don't need to go to the doctor, to the therapist, to the grocery store to have community with people they that make their lives better. They need it every day and every week, and so they need it now. And so, if I'm elected, I'm going to restore full services fully. And I ask also that voters vote no on the question is what they call it is consolidate the road district. What they're really doing is trying to eliminate it, and eliminating the the road district as it is uh, uh, covers much more roadway in our township than the county does. And the idea of making uh, keeping the township as an independent, semi-independent organization. The budget is decided by the township board, or I'm sorry, it's approved. But I think there's an important value in keeping the road districts separate so that we have professionals doing that and not politicians acting like they know better than the people who have experience and take care of our roads the way they need to be taken care of. I think they do a great job, and I want us to keep it the way it is. Fund all of our agencies in the township fully, because a good government makes for a better community when it can provide the services that are needed. Now, if we want to talk about particular uh, programs and how we can make them better, more efficient, cost less, if there's an occasion that a program is not efficient or effective, then I'll consider possibly changing it or terminating it if need be. But I think we should provide good services efficiently and effectively for the people, and that's what I'll do if I'm elected on April 6th as the township trustee for McHenry Township. Thank you, and have a good day, and make sure you vote.